Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Look what we've got. The Blizzard Force Battle Force for Star Wars Legion. I was finally able to get my hands on it. So what we're going to do today is open it up and see what all this Battle Force contains. Now if you're new to Star Wars Legion, it is a miniatures war game by originally Fantasy Flight Games, now Atomic Mass Games, where you have armies of soldiers in the Star Wars universe that fight each other. And these battle forces are a good way for a new player to jump into a game and have a complete army right off the bat. Or an existing Legion player can be a player of a different faction and buy one of these and jump right in. For instance, I typically play Rebels, but I bought this, and since I've got a couple mercenary units, I can start out with some options already. So, let's see. A lot of stuff's going to be in here. Read this first. Stop. So you can download assembly instructions here. So I don't think they come with any. And I would imagine, yes, we got a sweet poster of the box art. So we're going to put that there. Now what you get in this pack, I should probably talk about that first. You're going to get Darth Vader. This is the Commander Vader from the starter set, not the Operative Vader. 2 sets of speeder bikes, that's 4 speeder bikes total. 3 sets of snowtroopers. And of course an ATST. You get a lot of stuff on this plastic-wise, but then you're also going to get these special Battle Force command cards. If you're not familiar with Battle Forces, they're basically a different way to play armies. Instead of your normal restrictions, they have kind of special restrictions. They're a little more thematic. Obviously, this is representing the Battle of Hoth from the Empire side. Now look at all these tokens we get. All the order tokens. Aims, dodges, suppressions, wounds. This is awesome. Vehicle damage tokens, etc., etc. So I'm not going to pop all these out right now, but you can see you're going to get your commander 1, 2, 3 cores, 2 supports, and the heavy, which is the ATST. Oh my goodness, there's so much plastic in here. Oh, so much stuff. So much stuff. I'll just grab it all. Okay, let's do this. And if you're into terrain building, you can use the cardboard on the inside of the box here. It's the base for a building. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there as kind of a backdrop. So, I don't even know where to start. There's so much stuff. We'll do the unit cards last. Right here, look at all these. How many bases there are. Got a whole bag full of bases for all your small units. This is the base. The base is for the speeder bikes and of course the ATST. So you can see how large of a base that is compared to a regular size miniature. I don't think I've ever had a base this big. Well, maybe the land speeder's on the base that big. Oh well. Okay. So it looks here, we've got pieces of the ATST. Looks like some legs and such. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of pieces for this. There's the foot, more leg stuff. Looks like the main body there. Oh, these are the speeder bikes. There's some small pieces in there. The little handles, and might be the blaster that goes underneath right there. It's gonna be so much fun to build. And then I'm excited about this. I was worried this was gonna be multiple pieces, but the head of the ATST, which, man, just right there, that'd be a good terrain piece, you know, like a busted head of an ATST with the body right there. But let's look at all these guys. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take me forever to assemble. So here's some snowtroopers. I haven't decided yet. You guys let me know what you think. Should I paint these as regular snowtroopers, or should I give each unit a little bit of a distinction? Like I've seen some guys do like different colored armbands, or maybe their helmets are a bit different. I do like the look of the original snowtroopers. So just a bunch of snowtroopers here, bunch of packs. Here's the Sith Lord himself, Vader. Looks like he comes in 3 pieces. That's strange. I think this is all the older soft plastic as well. So you've got most of Vader's body and one arm already attached, and his arm with the saber, and then his head and his cape are all one big piece. Interesting. Guess that'll make it easier to paint the inside of the cape before I put them together. More snowtroopers. Looks like these are our scouts, or biker scouts, sitting on those speeder bikes. More stormtroopers. Looks like these are the heavies, the flame troopers. We'll see their cards here in a bit. Even more. And the 2 more biker scouts. So that's all the plastic. But we want to take a look at the unit cards and the command cards. Those are some of the big deals here. So we're going to look at the unit cards first, then we'll take a look at some of these upgrades, and then lastly we will look at the command cards. So let's just start off here. It gives us the snowtroopers. I'll go through these unit cards just in case you're not familiar, and always make sure to go to AMG's website or one of the amazing list builder websites like Tabletop Admiral or Fifth Trooper to check for updated points. I don't think these are updated. So these stormtroopers, sorry, I'm going to say stormtroopers every time. These snowtroopers, they differ a little bit from stormtroopers. Stormtroopers have precise, these have steady, and they only have a movement of 1, so they are slow. But with steady, after you perform a move action, you can perform a free ranged action. So you could potentially do the equivalent of moving 2 and then attack. You would move 1, then move another 1, and then you get your free attack. So that does help them be a little bit quicker if need be. But they've just got blaster rifles here. They do have red defense die, which is great, especially coming from the Rebels where everything is just white. Health and courage of 1. Those blaster rifles are not going to do too much, but they do have surge to hit. So you're going to get 3 of those, obviously, for the 3 units you get in the box. Now Vader, like I said, this is the commander version, not the operative version. This is the one that comes in the starter set. But look at that, unlimited courage. He cannot be panicked. He's too strong. Health of 8. He's got compelled trooper, or compelled core trooper, deflect, immune to pierce, master of the force 1, and relentless. And then he's got 3 command slots, or sorry, 3 force slots in a command slot. And then he's got his lightsaber, obviously, with what's that, 6 red die, and then impact 3 and pierce 3. And there's also usually some keywords in the back if you need. The ATST, the big boy, the walker. Now this is an interesting card here. 11 health. Once he gets to 8 though, he starts suffering damage. It's got surge to block. It only has white defense die, which kind of sucks. But I guess it's got to make up for the fact that it's got so much health and armor, so you'll be canceling all regular hit results. It has arsenal too, so you can use each unit can use up to 2 of its weapons. This unit is just the 1. So you've got these twin blaster cannons here from range 1 to 4, which is a great variety. 6 die, 2 of each color with impact 3, but it's fixed to the front, so obviously it's not going to shoot behind it. It's only shooting where it's aiming. It does have a weak point though. If you're defending and the attacker is in your rear arc, so if it's behind you, their attack pool gains impact 1, which kind of stinks. But you can see here there's a lot of weapon upgrade slots that we're going to get to here in a bit. The speeder bikes, they have cover 1 and speeder 1, so they're fast. These are really good at getting 2 objectives, kind of laying suppressive fire while kind of keeping units away while your other units getting close actually grab them, because I don't think repulsor vehicles can take objectives. Let me know if I'm right or wrong on that. So you get those 2. And then here is a special unit we haven't seen yet. This battle force comes with this amazing Stormtrooper Heavy Response Unit. Now, I guess they assume you already have some Stormtroopers if you're buying this, but I guess, you know, that's not the case. These can only be used in Blizzard Force. So you'll take regular Stormtroopers. You only get 3, but the big thing with them is you get 2 heavy units, and you must equip both of those. So that's part of their deal. There's less Stormtroopers, but they've got these heavy units, and you get 2. They have Precise, Unhindered, and of course they're special just to that. So other than that, everything else is kind of the same here. They movement 2, surge to hit, red defense die, 1 and 1. They just got their blasters. So you get enough, you get 2 unit cards for that. And these things are amazing. And we'll look at some of their upgrades here in a minute. Now look at all of these cards you get. It's amazing. Especially when nowadays a lot of the new packs, they assume you already have cards. So you maybe only get like one specialty card. Like I don't know if Ahsoka even came with any cards. But it's nice just having a bunch of these, even though I have a lot of these. But Force Choke, Dark Side only. Of course, Vader wants to choke. They've kind of nerfed chokes. That kind of stinks, but I don't think you get to choose the trooper anymore. I think you just choose the unit. But I'm not going to read every single one of these. You get Saber Throw, Force Reflexes, obviously all things that are going on, Vader. A command option here of Aggressive Tactics. So those are all cards that are made for Vader. Then these heavy units. So this is only for Snowtroopers, so you could have these Ion Snowtroopers, which give you more impact, and Ion, so good against vehicles and droids. Enough for one for each unit if you wanted to. Extra Snowtroopers you can add on, 1 for each. A Recon Intel. Those are nice to put on them to give them a speed 1 move to get them a little bit closer to the objectives, especially because they're so slow. All right, now this card is amazing. General Vice, he comes with the ATST. Until the end of your activation, you gain Arsenal 2. While attacking, each mini in this unit can use up to 2 of its weapons. Now this is stackable. This would stack with the command with the unit card, which gives you Arsenal 4, so you can use 4 weapons in one attack. It's devastating. And you also get Field Commander, which means if he is out and he's on your ATST, you don't have to fill your commander slot. Especially in this, if you only have Vader, you can nix him, use this guy, and free up a lot of points to fill with, you know, heavy response Snowtroopers or more speeders or anything like that. So really cool option for playing right there. Now these are some of the guns on, or the weapons you can get. There's 3 of them. I'll show you 2 right here. So you've got the twin light blaster cannon, so that gives you impact, gets you some more die there. This mortar launcher, which range 4 to unlimited, shoot from a distance. Now, the thing is nice with Arsenal, you can split fire and throw that off to beyond range 4, and then, you know, your rest of your weapons can be close in, but that does suppressive. And then you've got a concussion launcher, which is made to be your close weapon, only range 1 to 2, but it's got blast, so it helps you ignore cover. Get some long range comm links in there. Strict order, so another option for a command slot, Esteemed Leader. So you get some options here for Vader. Frag grenades, 3 sets of those. You also get the Elite Hammers, and the Imperial Hammers Elite Armor Pilot, which gives you Surge to hit. So that's nice. I think you only get Surge to block on the ATST. So this is nice too. It's kind of hard to choose between which one of those pilots you want. And Flame Troopers. I want to add these, especially because they're so when they're so slow, it stinks. But you get in close with these guys at range 1. You add this to the pool. You get blast and spray, so you add this weapon die to the attack pool 1 time for each mini in the defending unit. So you're potentially adding, you know, 4 to 6 depending on what's going on. If you're using these against Ewoks, you get to roll even more. Spray is devastating against Ewoks. But yeah, those are the upgrade cards. Now let's take a look lastly at the command cards we get. Now we're going to get Vader's command cards here. And then we're going to see all this other stuff. So, Implaceable is 1 pip. When Darth Vader activates, he gains 1 dodge token. At the end of Darth Vader's first activation, he may suffer a wound to put his order token back into the pool. But during the second activation, he gets 1 fewer action. So he can take some damage, you just keep on going, which is crazy. New ways to motivate them. 2 troopers. When a friendly non-Darth Vader trooper unit has a face-up order token activates, it can suffer a wound to perform a free action. So the snow troopers can take a hit to get even closer to get those flamethrowers in there. Master of Evil, Darth Vader and 2 units. When Darth Vader is issued an order, he gains a dodge token. When Darth Vader activates, each enemy trooper unit at range 1 to 2 of him gains 3 suppression tokens. Now, these are the special Battle Force command cards. These are kind of what people like to use. You can only use these command cards when you're playing that Battle Force with its restrictions. So, Unrelenting Fire, 2 units, Blizzard Force only. Enemy units cannot remove more than 1 suppression token during their rally step, which is great. You put a bunch of suppression on them with Darth Vader and some of the other weapons you have, and they potentially can't move unless you get your snow troopers in there and keep them close to your enemies to maximize their effectiveness. Overwhelming Barrage. Once this run, at the end of the activation of a friendly commander unit, so right now after Vader, it may perform an attack using the following weapon. So you're basically blasting there from a huge distance. It's got Blast, Beam 1, and the Into Deflect and Suppressive. So you play that, get more suppression tokens on them, and then next round they can't remove things. And it has Surge to hit, so that is awesome. And then Debark for Ground Assault, 3 units. Each friendly core trooper unit that is issued an order using this card gains Spur, which lets them move even quicker across the board. The weapons of each core friendly trooper unit that is issued an order using this card gains Suppressive. So yet again, all about putting those suppression tokens on, keeping them there, helping you get your slow units there quicker. And then you've got your standard ambush, push, assault, and standing orders. So that is a quick overview of what is in this Battle Force. And man, this is such a good deal for the price. I actually got mine on a really good sale, but normally I think this retails for $150, but the amount of units you get in here is a no-brainer. So this is a real good way to either start a new faction or get into the game. If you are getting into the game, you also want to get the Essentials kit, but that's on, you'll be able to find that online, but that's a whole separate video. This is just kind of showing what's inside of here. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to us. We want to grow the channel, and that's how we do it. So, let us know if you've played with this Battle Force or against it, what you like about it, what your favorite units are. Do you try to do a double ATSD list? That'd be pretty crazy. Yeah, just let us know. But until then, you guys go play some games.